Yeah, she's got that charm, she's got the glow. It's Vita Banks, the star of the show. Cameras rolling, chicken's hot, grease being bag and a voice to rock. From over east to over west, Vita Banks flies the best. From the county to the block. Hey everybody, it's Takeout Talks.
Hey y'all, this is Takeout Talks and I'm your host Vita Banks. And on this episode, we'll be talking to Low.bō, a New York-based alternative R&B artist who's actually from Baltimore. With his latest project, Impala, making waves and boosting his monthly listeners, let's sit down and get to talk to Low.bō. You almost hit your head.
I know.
That's actually crazy. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You feeling good? Okay, I have one question to ask you though. Are you hungry?
I am hungry.
Okay, we got some food. We got some food. Oh,
you got the big bag.
I do. And on today's episode, Eki Ben.
Oh, this shit look crazy.
That's a tofu bra bowl.
I'm over here opening up your shit.
Do you?
I thought it was mine.
Wait, what?
Opened up your food. I thought it was mine.
No. I mean, I'm about to take some of yours. I like my food. This is good. I feel healthy. I do feel healthy.
What is that? That's tofu,
It's
right?
tofu, yeah.
That shit in?
I've been eating a lot of meat lately. Pause, my bad. That
was crazy.
That's why I ordered the tofu.
That was crazy. You know that was crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll try it. I just want to try tofu.
So where in Baltimore are you from?
So I grew up in Turner Station, and my peoples moved to like Rosedale, Overly, when I was like 15, and then I like left when I was 21. Yeah, like 21, 22, and then moved to Jersey, and then I moved to New York, and now I'm back here.
What kind of music do you make?
I would say like alternative R&B. Even though like I make R&B music, I guess a lot of my influences aren't really primarily R&B. I listen to like a lot of like psychedelic stuff and indie stuff as well. So I try to like incorporate that type of stuff into the music that I make as well.
Okay, you make alternative R&B. Who are you inspired by then?
I would say like Tim Impala, Dijon, Nirvana. I think it's really just based on like what I gravitate to. I wouldn't just say it's just like a particular person. Mm-hmm. It's just more so like sometimes certain songs inspire me to do certain shit or whatever the case may be. So it's like, I don't know, even like rap songs kind of like inspire me like on the production side of things. For a while, like niggas used to try and get on my ass and be like, oh yeah, yo, what you scared of drums? You don't like adding drums, nigga? Make some fucking drums, nigga. So like, I knew that I was gonna have to eventually. It's just more so like trying to figure out what type of drums I want. Because I don't like the like Timberland drums or anything like that. But like I like making drums that are like really weird. So like sometimes I'll take like a sample and then like reverse it and then flip it and it'll sound like a glitch, but it'll be like a drum pattern type of thing. So I'm like geeking out talking about this shit, but like I just like doing different shit than just like going and doing, I guess, like typical standard things. Because I'm not a drummer at all. So that was like the biggest, like I would say, flaw for me that I had to like learn how to overcome, I guess.
How'd you overcome that?
Just trying shit. I mean, that's probably the only way that you really can, in my opinion. Because I could have been like, oh, well, I'm going to do it. But, I mean, I can only get better if I, like, actually try, you know?
Do you want to try more of my food?
No, I'm okay for right now.
You're okay?
Yeah, because I know...
Dang, you don't like the food?
I do like the food.
Let's see how much you ate.
No, I like it.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, actually, I want another bite. But I like yours better.
Really? I like the tofu.
You like the tofu better?
We're not trading.
Can you move your fork?
Put your joint down.
This was the piece that I wanted.
No.
Go and get you one of these. Best water on earth.
Smart water.
Yeah, go ahead, put that down. Take a sip of that. Go ahead.
Why you say it like
Take
that?
a sip of that. Yeah. You hear that?
The crack.
Take a sip. Cheers. Do you produce?
Yeah, I do produce.
When did you start?
2023. I had a hard time at the time trying to explain to someone what I heard in my head or what I saw. You know what I'm saying? So until I was able to kind of like develop that language, I just was like, fuck it, I'm just trying myself. So like, I taught myself how to play guitar, how to play bass, how to like produce and all that stuff. I mean, like, I think I'm pretty cool. Like, I think I'm good at it, but I still think there's a lot more to like develop, you know what I mean? So I want to like, I don't know. I want to get like a piano. Yeah, because not everything always has to be so like guitar centric. When I first started, like I had a friend from college named Jalen who we both was photographers at the time, but I didn't know he was like a producer for real until like I went to my man's crib and he was just there. I'm like, what are you doing here? He said, nigga, I produce. And he's just showing me all these crazy ass beats. And I was like, oh wow, that's hard. And then like I think like a year later, it was like right before I was about to move to Jersey, I had asked him, I said, yo, like, I don't know, I've been kind of like shifting away from the whole photography thing. Kind of just want to like try it, the music thing. So I asked him like, yo, would you down to do something with me? He's like, yeah. So we did like a couple sessions or whatever. And then I think the last session we did before I moved, we made my first song called My Dogs. And yeah, a lot of times we was doing sessions, I was coming back and forth from Jersey. Like I didn't have a job. Like unfortunately, it wasn't like I wasn't trying to, but I was fresh out of college. Like COVID was still like not dying down, but it just wasn't as like heavy as it was originally. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times I was just driving back and forth in like my old ass car and just like doing sessions while I was home, like seeing my family, but trying to just do stuff. And then like I started doing the YouTube stuff, like trying to go on YouTube, find beats or whatever. And then like I had people that were reaching out to me just like stuff that they was hearing off SoundCloud, and I was like, oh yeah, like, you know, let's do this and let's do that. But like I felt kind of frustrated because it takes me a while to warm up to someone, especially like if I'm gonna be like sitting there singing in front of you. Like, nigga, if we don't click, why would I feel comfortable to do so? Especially like I guess with the subject matter I was talking about at the time. Mm-hmm. So I did kind of like have to grow out of just being in my own little box. And like, yeah, I still do a lot of production myself, but now I'm a lot more collaborative. I think I can kind of like, I don't want to say I can work with anyone, but I feel like I can work with anyone as long as it, like we click as people.
So you were at Towson studying
photography, film, and graphic design.
How did you get from that to, okay, I'm gonna pivot into music? Or like, yeah, how did you realize, okay, this is not it right now? I like the time I had in photography, and then you just like moved towards a whole different medium.
I was bored.
You were bored.
I'll be completely honest, I was very bored. I think like, cause I had been doing it for like 4 years, mm-hmm. and I like had a list of goals of what I wanted to do while I was doing it. And while I did accomplish those things, I felt kind of like stuck, like especially like being here. I felt like I just wanted to go see other places. It was wild as shit when I moved to Jersey, because I didn't know anyone at the time. I didn't have no family up there. I felt like just going and doing like a whole fresh start thing was kind of like what I wanted to do. And also I was just like, I couldn't like living with my parents, I just like, I can't do that shit, bro. Like, it just was not it. I knew I always wanted to stay creative, whether it was going to be photography or something else. But like, yeah, I mean, honestly, I also was just dealing with like depression too. So going out of my like depression and also like social anxiety. So moving to a new city, new state, don't know anyone. I'm already having a hard time getting out of my box to go and speak to people. And a lot of people live primarily in New York, and I wasn't like driving in New York yet at the time. So it was like having to catch like a 20-minute Uber to get to the train, to catch another train, to catch another train, to catch another train, which is like, it was just a lot. So I think with all those things accumulating, and also like I was shooting on film too. So buying film, developing film, and no source of income, like consistent income. So it's just kind of like a lot of like real life stuff started happening where I just felt like because instead of it becoming so focused on the art, it became more so focused on, oh, if I don't do this shoot, even if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to eat or pay rent. It kind of like turned me off from doing that. Compared to like music, I didn't have much to lose because if nobody liked it and nobody liked it. It still was a good way for me to stay creative and just keep my mind out of just like life shit. Like I knew I had life shit to worry about. When I'm focused on music, I'm just solely focused on that. I'm not worried about if it's going to make me X amount of money or if I'm going to get on this or get on that. It's just like, do I like it? Am I happy with it? And did I spend my time in the best way that I could have? So, yeah.
So I have a couple questions to ask you.
Okay.
Some are serious, some are lighthearted.
Okay.
But you need to answer them. First thing that comes to mind.
All right.
Okay. Is it true you have a cat named Carmelo Anthony?
Yes.
If you could domesticate a wild animal, what animal would it be?
Like a monkey.
Why a monkey?
I don't know. That should be kind of fire.
Did that scare you?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What's your death row meal?
My death row meal?
Yeah, what's your death row meal?
I want a chicken box, bro.
A chicken box? Where from? Where?
Don't do that.
Where would you get your chicken box from? Hey y'all, sorry, I'm editing live from my bedroom, but this part pissed me off because he thinks a chicken box is America's best. Just wings, fries. I think a chicken box is like Stoko's, Sister House, Royals, like, you feel me? Like hip hop chicken, that's a chicken box to me. So what do you think? Do you think a chicken box is like just regular wings and fries or what I just described? Let me know in the comments. Come on, where would you get your chicken box from?
No, because it's going to spark up.
Say it. Where would you get your chicken box from? Y'all, this here thinks that wings
That's not
and
what I
fries
said.
is a chicken box.
That's not what I said.
Okay, we're gonna just move forward. Is it wrong for vegetarians to eat animal crackers?
It's not meat. They're not eating meat.
But are they?
Nah. No.
So how has New York given you a different outlook on life? You in a concrete jungle.
Yeah.
That they don't got no monkeys out there, they got rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though it's rough, it's worth it to some degree. Like I feel like a lot of things I've been able to do, I wouldn't have had so much access to do if I had stayed in Maryland. But yeah, I mean, and also I think the biggest thing for me was just like getting out of that, like, oh, I'm just stuck, like I can't go and meet people and stuff like that. I've met so many people that I'm like really close with now, just from just going outside and just saying yes to everything. So saying yes I would say was like the biggest lesson for real.
You said you have access to different things now. Like, what's that?
Like crazy ass studios, meeting other music people, whether it's like the business side or like actual artists or producers or whatever. A lot of people live in New York.
My sources told me that you worked at this place called 1-800-GOT-JUNK. And my sources also told me you ran into a man who gave you some music equipment.
Yeah, his name was Corey, and he gave me like I think like $20,000 worth of music equipment. Like he gave me a mic, he gave me like some like crazy like live plugins. He gave me a bass guitar, a Moog Sub 37. That's like a $2,500 like piano. Yeah, he just gave me a lot of stuff. Like, and I won't lie, it like made me cry for real because I never really had anyone go out their way to just give me something, like, just because they just like believed in me.
Are you using that same equipment to record new music?
Yeah. What?
So
Yeah.
what kind of new music have you been creating? Because your last project was Impala, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, what are you working on right now?
I was working on another project, but I mean, now I'm just really just kind of like creating as a whole. I have like I think just because like the way my mind works, I have a very linear process. So like if I'm working on music, I always focus on just the music first. Then after the music, I focus on the visual aspect of it, like, oh, how do I want to present this to other people? And then like the business side, I still have a lot of hands on, but like my managers really kind of like take care of it.
How'd you meet Julian and Mike? Those are your managers' names, right?
Yeah.
How'd you meet them?
I met Julian off Instagram. I had dropped a song back in 2023, called Down on My Luck. And he hit me up. He was like, yeah, I really like that song, man. You know, wow, da, 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 da. I was like, appreciate it. He said, yeah, let's get on a call soon. I was like, okay, let's get on a call soon. I'm not really thinking nothing of it because I was already like speaking to A&Rs and stuff, and they all kind of say the same thing, where it's like, oh, we like the music. Let's get on a call. And then we get on a call. They're like, yeah, man, just keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. And I was like, okay, for sure. So I didn't really have no pressure on it. When me and Julian got on the phone, we was talking for like an hour 30, just talking about just like life stuff. We wasn't even talking about music at all. He just started doing like little stuff for me, like just off the strength, like helping me get on like little like curated playlists and stuff like that. One day we was on the phone, I was like, bro, I mean, at this point, like, you might as well just manage me.
I know you've been having shows in New York and you've been on a run with it like since last summer. And I just wanted to know, like, how has it been performing for a live audience, and how do you navigate and read the room?
That's a good question. No one's ever asked me that. I think I'm still learning. I think I'm still learning because I have a lot of, like, I still get like stage fright. Like my hands, like I'll notice like my hands kind of shake. So like I have to like crack a joke or something like that, or I'll just like start talking. But it's always interesting when I do shows because like I've probably only done like 2 sets where it's like fully like really just singers. Like for the most part, I'm probably like the only singer, and there's like 3 rap artists or whatever. So it's like I always get nervous. I'm like, well, you know, the audience come in and they're hearing like a lot of rap stuff. Like, how do I know they're going to click with what I'm talking about or the music I make? I always say the same thing. I'm just like, you know, I'm just glad people like resonated with it. No one really knows who I am for real, unless like you already listened to myself, which I appreciate. But if you don't, like, it's a totally new experience. So I don't really expect like a lot of stuff for real. Like, I mean, I can only do but so much. You know, I could, you know, sit here and record myself all the time. I can make a song every single day. I can shoot a visual all the time. But like, if nobody resonates with it, then nobody resonates with it. But whatever blessings come from it, then I'm grateful for it. I didn't really get into it for like accolades. I did just cause like I enjoyed it. I am happy and grateful that like I'm in a position now where, you know, people do like my stuff, and, you know, I know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for like the grace of God, honestly. So, yeah.
Can you hit a note?
Can I hit a note?
Right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
That's so random.
Why can't you hit a note?
I mean, I can hit a note.
Wait,
You first.
Y'all you hear my rubato? That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, that was hard.
That was hard.
You're the new Low.bō.
So for this next segment, we had to dive deep into some information. This is the This You segment. Ariel, I
How
have
deep
one
of a
question for you. Is this you?
Oh, nah, nigga got jokes. Go to hell.
What?
That's crazy.
What you mean?
That's crazy.
Zoom in on this. We're gonna put the video somewhere here. Okay. You know the video, right?
Yes.
What's the name of your next album?
I can't.
What's the song on there?
What's the song on
Song
there?
on there.
Blur. I have a song
You have any
called Blur.
features?
I have. You'll just find out.
You working on any videos?
You'll just find. Yeah, I'm working on.
Wait, spill the details. Spill the details.
It's coming soon.
Coming soon?
Coming soon.
Coming soon?
Soon.
Soon?
Soon.
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 Sing. Sing. There you have it, folks. Low.bō. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Would you come back?
I will come back.
You gonna come back?
I'm gonna come back.
You gonna come back when you drop the...
Yeah, I'll come back.
This is Takeout Talks, and I'm your host, Vita Banks, and I look forward to talking with y'all on the next episode. Peace. Yeah, that's calm.
Got it.